Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I think the first question that most of my existing subscribers are like wondering is, where has she been? Because I think I didn't post like the whole month. So firstly, this is like a life update type of video slash tips. I don't really know. All I knew is that I needed to take a video. That's my bird in the background. I needed to take a video just to keep my subscribers aware of what is happening. So firstly, I am at home. As you can see, this is a different environment, and I did my hair. They actually did it quite well, guys. This cost, it was like $170. For me, that's cheap-ish. That's cheap, but it's doable. Anyways, so yeah, so the whole of October I was sick, and then I'm also going through like, not exam, I think I was writing, so then it's a whole thing of no, I need to study. I didn't actually have time, but now I'm just like, I at least owe you guys like some kind of explanation. And for me, this is kind of, for most people actually, this is actually a very stressful time, because you know, you have exams coming up. There's this whole lot of pressure on you to like do well, and the only way for me that I can say that how I keep or stay sane is I've always been a consistent worker. So throughout the year, I've never, I think also because they always continually assess us, so we like always writing, my nose is showing you, we're always writing tests, so like you were always kind of forced to study. So now when it comes to crunch time, like now, it's not so much of stress. And one of my winning formulas is you study before time, so that like the day before, even the night before, you can chill, you can take it easy. And this is mainly because before the day of, or the day before, you know your stuff. Like you can't now decide the night before, I don't know my stuff, it's late. Like if you need to learn guys. And I don't know, that's me. As you can see, also guys, don't you want to check out my Instagram, because I've been killing it lately. Your girl is killing it, and I call myself Cardi V. And yeah, so this is me, this is my life update. Real quick, I've just been sick and then stressed, and then also young, chest paining a bit. But you know, you don't let anything get your girl down. Guys, I think if anything, whenever you're going through stuff, right, just let yourself feel it. There's no way, you can't rush yourself. Like, I think for me, I get frustrated with myself, like, why am I still crying about this? And for me, I'm actually quite emotional and I'm deep. So now I think about things, and then I overthink, and then I'm crying, and then I get frustrated with myself because it's been how long now? Why aren't you over this? And for me, like, my only tip is you just gotta cry through it. The time will come where you're like, oh my gosh, this actually doesn't affect me anymore. And it can be anything. I mean, for me, at this stage where I'm in my 3rd year of accounting sciences, and I had a goal of I want to get into honors, because I want to do an honors degree. And you can also do a diploma and then still become a chartered accountant, but for me, that's not what I want to do. So my marks, I went from getting 6 out of 7 distinctions in high school or in matric, grade 12, to now I'm in varsity, I'm getting 50%. I'm like, it's a struggle to pass a subject. Like, I think for me, that kind of, okay girl, you're not getting a 70, you're not getting any distinctions. Like, kind of, it's not to lower your expectations, but you kind of need to be realistic. So for me, tip number 1, set realistic goals, guys. Like, I think seeing where things have been going, I do still want to get into honors, and I do have a chance, but now I had to set realistic goals on how I'm going to get there. So now the subject that I've been getting 50, I just need to get a 60. Like, it's tough, but it should be doable with consistent work. For me, I think that is the only way I've actually managed to get through anything, is consistency. So now I got frustrated with myself because I've worked hard the whole year, and then I think, so each term is split into blocks. So in the 2nd semester or 3rd block, I spent every day with a tutor, and it was only a 2% increase in my mark. Okay, well, I got a remark to like 4% increase, but for me it was defeat. And guys, that kind of defeat just like, whew, like as if your disappointment isn't enough, then the teacher is also like, okay, how did you do? And then you also have to deal with that person's disappointment. And guys, this life thing is hard. Even academically, like, it's hard. I just want to graduate, I just want to be done, and for me, I want my effort to translate into my results. And varsity is a thing of, it humbles you. You need to be consistent, and If you don't, that's literally a recipe for disaster. I don't know how people do it. I'm also not an expert because I don't have a degree to my name. I only have a matric certificate. I don't have any experience. I have nothing. But here I'm still gonna try, because you can't kind of be 3 years into degree and then decide, okay, this is just not for me. So for me, guys, if just be consistent when you study, you can get through this. You can do this. I think another thing for me is, I told you guys, I'm a Christian. I go to a church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and it's one thing that's just always been there. He's always there for me. Like, I can always just pray and come to him. And for me, I don't know if you guys pray to anyone else, but you wouldn't be given something that you can't do. You wouldn't be given a trial that's too hard to overcome. And for me, it's just been a thing of trust in the Lord's timing. And girl, you can do this. He wouldn't make you go and sit through 3 years to be failing. And for me, I think another thing that some people struggle with is, okay, I've gotten to this point. Sharp, you wouldn't have given me this thing if I couldn't succeed. But I am actually failing. And some people don't understand that sometimes you need to go through failure. I think I've just been blessed in the fact that I haven't had to. I've had other trials, and I don't know if that compensates for anything. But we all have our own trials. But for me, if failure is in your plan, you need to just trust in the Lord's plan for you. Like, I'm not trying to turn this into like some Christian thing, but like, that's honestly the only, like, guys, there's a plan. You need to trust in his timing. There's been a lot of things, guys, that I don't understand. For example, my diabetes, just this degree itself, even something like friendships. My friendships with girls, like, one day I'll tell you guys about my high school experience, but it was horrible, and I didn't have any real genuine girlfriends, and that was hard. Like, nobody liked me, guys. it's I can laugh about it now, because maybe I have like my 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 friends, but it's tough. And I feel like I've been through so much, so why aren't things working out for me now? But there's just a method to the madness, I think. Trust in the process. And guys, I think in the end, everything will work out. Like, I know it just genuinely doesn't seem like it, but it really will. So, as someone that's also been through quite a bit, and hopefully as my channel grows, I'll be able to share all these things with you and how you guys can overcome these things. But for me right now, the most relevant thing is exam stress. And one thing you also need to know is that your life doesn't stop just because you're writing exams. So things can happen, and you need to just be aware of that and be prepared, or else life will humble you. You'll always be humbled. But guys, I strongly believe that anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. Just because you fail and then you need to do it once, maybe 2 times, it's not the end of the world. There is definitely a plan for you, and the plan for you is definitely not to keep failing. Like, I strongly believe that there is success and happiness for everyone. And even though I'm personally in the pursuit of that happiness, because of all these things that just happen to me that just don't make sense, I still hope. I still hope one day, guys, things will work out. Your girl Val will be killing it. Even now, I feel like with this look, I'm killing it. And for me, it's baby steps. Like, little victories. Okay, I finally got 58. It's fine. It's progress. I finally, for me, I decided to finally go see a dermatologist and fix my skin. And now it's like I don't have pimples, I just have marks. Yes, baby steps. I actually just posted about that on my Instagram. And most people think something like that is stupid. Like, okay, bro, you can take a picture with no makeup. It's a big deal. So for me, as another recipe for success is, guys, believe in yourself and celebrate those little victories. Clap for yourself and be your own damn cheerleader. I'm actually a cheerleader by profession. I've been a vice cheerleader for like 3 years. That's my varsity. And you know what? I've had to be my own cheerleader. Who's gonna come and watch my games? Well, I'll just dance for myself. You know, something small. My skin is clearing. Finally, I'm drinking more water today. Finally, I went to gym twice this week. Good. Guys, celebrate your little victories, because these are the things that matter. You only have yourself, and you only have whatever you are pursuing. For me, it's my degree. My degree will not leave me. If your passion is art, your art will never leave you. Just do you, guys. That is honestly just my tip for today. Even though this was like a life update / I don't even know, have a conversation with Val. That is my tip. Do you. Don't let anyone tell you anything. Celebrate your little victories. Be consistent, and guys, just love yourself. But we'll get into the love yourself thing once I figured out how to like get there. I'll definitely let you guys know. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe. If you have any video requests, do leave any and I'll definitely get back to you. I'll try and make some more videos, be more consistent this month, but I am writing exam, so please just bear with me. Don't unsubscribe. I really love each and every subscriber. I think I'm now on 99. We're finally getting to 100. But yeah guys, like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.